Hi, it's Hazy. Hope you're okay. I'm just checking we're on. You know what? I can't see the numbers. There they are. Right, there we go. Yes, we're on landscape. Fantastic. Right, today I've just. I am going to. This is the same day I did the other video, so I'll leave my. So I'm still wearing the same jumper. I'll probably put them on different days. But anyway, I'm going to. I've just cut up my Masterboard. There we go. That I did the other, well, it'll be the day before probably. I just cut up my Masterboard. I'm really pleased with it. I think it's 4.5. I think it's 4.5. Let's have a look. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. Oh, it's about 6 by. Oh no, it's 4.25, didn't I? I did it 4.25 because I cut a tiny bit off. So these are really excited about these. I think that's quite that one. I bent the board over so I could cut it because my thing only does A4. My guillotine only does A4, so I did just cut them as it was. As remembered, just I had no idea what I did. Just carried on chatting away at things. So there we go. Yeah, they're really good. I mean, I've never done them like that before. I've always done them a lot. Is that a tiny bit that's not? Ew. Well, we'll have to see if we can just ink that up or something to make that more, to make that less rather white. Da, da, da. So let's put blue on there just to be awkward. There we go. It's no longer. Oh, I've got blue there, so that quite matches that. I was just talking to my husband. I said, did he mind me talking about his family? We've just found out something amazing. Well, actually, very, very skeleton in the cupboard. And he says, no. And let's see why not. I mean, it's in the past. So I could talk about what we found out about his grandma who appeared so straight-laced. I mean, my family, I've talked about my family. We've had our DNA done, things like this. And that's a tiny little one at the end there, because this was the ones that were left. And I didn't measure them. I didn't have anything to measure them with when near my guillotine, because my mat's down here. Right. And I didn't have any rulers handy. Anyway, it doesn't matter about that. Just carry on. And so we were on Ancestry, and I'm doing the family tree, and we thought his granddad was, let's say, JB, and his real granddad, it is, not the one he knew. Thought his real granddad was JB, but we found out it's not. In fact, the only child of his, the only child of JB's is the first daughter, because there's 4 daughters in the family. Anyway, I was just telling you about mine, wasn't I? Just saying about how tame mine is comparison to hers. Right, my great granddad was born 3 months before his parents got married, which was, gosh, what was 1846? So he was born 1846. They got married. He was born March 1846. So he got married in June 1846, and he himself got married 6 days before my granddad was born, their first child, the one that owned the farm. I was talking about the farm. So that was that's fairly interesting. I'm inking them up now because we might be putting something else on. Anyway, I've got a few I haven't got many embellishments at all, I think. You have all these embellishments, and I haven't got many. So I thought this was quite nice. This because I've got some dark blues. Oh, that was what I was going to tell you about. In the middle of it all, I've got some. My friend sent me these. These are amazing. Cricut Apparently that's how you pronounce it. Look quite nice on some, wouldn't they? Cricut cutter. She didn't know I was going to do all this with them. So I thought, I did say I'd mention it though. I mean, that's quite big, so that wouldn't fit on one, but I can use, actually it will just fit on one. So that's really, look at those pretty, get flowers with these. So beautiful. Yeah, so that's what's interesting about my family. And I thought, oh wow, this is really, this is groundbreaking stuff. But then we come to my husband's family, who, I mean, this my rings I wear. She gave me our wedding ring, which was her mother's. So that was a nice gesture. So we had the ring. So so we found out that she had actually married this JB, and she must, I don't know, she cheated on him. I think it must be that way around, because I don't know if that goes there. she cheated on him by the looks of it, and and that must have ended their marriage. Anyway, we found out that we think it must be, obviously the first daughter was born, the second daughter was born, and then they thought that he'd married her dad, but it turns out I don't think he did. She did, because I looked it up on the Ancestry app, and it was this person called Downs who she married. Now we don't know, but I found that anyway. I found that on there, and the quite like that. The no, I haven't got any. Have I got my skizzers? This is the question, because I did have them yesterday. My best skizzers. So we found out, we found out that she had married him bigamously and went to prison for 3 months. She wouldn't have got caught, but her first husband split on her, and so obviously I don't suppose that marriage lasted. But anyway, in 1939, she's living with, because there's a 1939 census, I imagine that's to do with the war. She is living with this person with the last name of Brian. So we're not sure if he is my husband's mum's dad, because we're going to have to send for their birth certificate. So I'm going to have to send for his mum's, here's my scissors. He's going to have to send for his mum's birth certificate, see if, well, I'm going to see if it is, see if it comes up with him being the dad. Because apparently, we're not sure. I'm a bit unsure, because there's just 2 sisters living, the youngest one and the second one. My husband's dad's no longer mum. Well, his dad's no longer living, but his mum's no longer living either. And I don't think they knew. In fact, I think the younger sister's quite angry about it all. It's quite very interesting. It's like, wow, really? Wow, it's amazing. All these things that, you uncover in the family. It's so interesting. So we've now got my husband's cousin, who's the daughter of the youngest daughter's, is the youngest daughter. Hold on. They've now got my husband's cousin, who is the daughter of the youngest daughter of his grandma, interested in searching the family tree. So that's good. That's really good. So that's very interesting. I'm just thinking what I could put on because I'm not very good at this, as you can probably tell. I'm not ever done these before, but I have got lots and lots of washi tape, and I've also got my thingy punch, my butterfly punch as well. I've got lots of washi tape I could use, but I need the, right. That's quite nice. Oops, that's fell out. It was nestling inside. I've also got these, which are good. Oh, that one's nice. Look with and these, as I said yesterday, were one of the best ones. Oh, said the other day, said in the other video, that these are the best ones because they don't tear and rip down the sides. So if you can just pull them out, and they don't sort of like start to peel in the wrong direction and then end up with a tiny little bit there, and then you have to, oh, it's annoying that is when they do that. Anyway, I keep thinking of doing a edge up like this. Actually, they normally go this way around. Keep thinking of doing that. I'm not sure if that works well. Everybody's thinking, oh, why has she done this? Why has she done that? And it's up to me. But that's, just carry on as I'm going on and just see if something turns out or not, as the case may be. I'm definitely going to use one of her butterflies, but that one would not go really well. This is Laura, she's my friend. Right, that one would go really well on there. Shall I move it up there a bit so you've got a bit of the book page in inverted commas in the, and perhaps over there as well. So I'm going to use, let's use the Fabric Tap one. Oh, I've joined the bandwagon and got some Sugar Bell icing. We won't glue on that. Or perhaps we could glue on this packaging of the thing we're not using. Right, let's get some of this down. I don't think apparently you'd need much, we're told, and then we're going to rub it in with our finger, or my finger, not yours, our finger. We're going to rub it in with our finger. Right, and yeah, I am quite, my humour is quite literal, so if somebody says something, it's funny. I have to take things literally sometimes, and then it's hilarious. Like if somebody says something funny, I have to, my husband, I might have mentioned this before, I'm not sure if I did, but my husband came into the garden once. He says, looking, waving the TV Times, and he's a big history fan. He says, look, guess what's on in September? Henry the Wife in his 6/8. Of course, that's hilarious to me. I mean, I have not lived it down since, and this was 1987. So you can imagine how hilarious that was to me all these years. Right, there we go. That's bringing that into play there, the dark blue. Although I suppose you could ink them a little bit and give a different bit of colour. I think that might need something else, but I don't know what. Perhaps I could put strip. If I can find a strip of dark blue. I don't think, probably not got dark blue when I've got all these different colours. I've got some stars, but I'm not sure if that goes with it. Is that dark blue? Oh, that would be nice. So we'll try a bit of that. I know we've already got a bit of blue on there, but let's bring some in like this. And people are going to look at my video and go, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But that actually goes very well with that because it's also got the holes in, and that I've just realised that as we speak. I'm going to just snip it off but move it up because it's got a gap. It's not quite level. Let's move it up. You can do that with washi tape, but I didn't stick it down with glue. Oops, I should stick it down with glue, shouldn't I? Glue. Right, let's put a little bit of, we'll have a bit of art glitter. I need some more of this. And we've got, oh dear, we've got 2 pins out now. Pins, I don't know, I didn't put the pin, you know what I didn't do? Put the pin in this last night. But it did have a hole in it. I saw the hole all the way through. So it should work. Now I'm going to have to see it. How embarrassing is that? Right, I'm going to use some Anita's glue, then it's in my other one. Some other Sugar Bell. And I'm going to put a little bit of that in. And that has got a pin in. Oh, mustn't forget to put a pin. Now the reason people are using these is because they're easy to squeeze. So let's note to self, do not forget to put your pin in again. Right, so I'm putting that on there, and I'm going to move it up so it's flush against the edges. So there we go. I think I did have it, yes it was like that, wasn't it? I don't know if I need to be a little bit shorter. That's here. Yeah. And we can put that a little bit somewhere else to bring it into play. Do you think that brings that into play? I don't know if it brings anything into play. Oh, just reminded me of plays. I used to love acting. That's, well, actually, I still love acting as well. It's one of my things. If I ever got offered a part in a play, whether it's amateur or not, or got the sniffle one, I would be there. Yeah, that looks quite good. I think it needs something round though, doesn't it? I did bring it down, I did. Yeah, that flower punch I couldn't find the other day, I have now found. Now I'm going to have a go at punching a flower. Oh, got everywhere, look at that. Got some washi tape. This is why my husband despairs of me, because I'm such a klutz. Oh, I did wonder where they were. Right, so I've now cut them out of blue. Look, I've left the lids off my glue. Everybody's shouting at me, aren't you? You're shouting at me. I can hear you shouting at me that I've left my tops off my glue. Now I haven't got a punch down here to get to make a round. Ooh, come on. Yeah, my son's at this moment working on his dissertation. He says he's cracked it. I hope so. Something to do with B cells. Don't ask me. So I'm going to, if I can find my pencils, which I have a few of. I haven't got my light on. Look, we're in the dark. I don't know if it makes any difference, but let's put my light on. It seemed to not make any difference the other day, so I'm going to draw you am I rocking the table? I'm going to draw that. And I'm not sure if it will ink, how well it will ink up, or ink, whether it would ink. I need and I'm being very slow, but maybe find a green dauber. Yeah, so that doesn't look too bad. It's got green on there too. On my other papers. Right. Okay, how about that? That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Right, so I think we're quite good as a voiceover person. Doing, you know, those, when they've got those characters. I love that. They've got different characters. I'd love to be able to make do little silly, different voices of characters. I won't be the main one. I wouldn't be the pretty girl one. I'd do all the characters. I think that's okay. It probably needs to be a bit dark around there. So what I'm going to do is just colour him in with a pencil because I haven't got a dark blue. That's a little bit. And this is Faber-Castell reddish, helio blue reddish. I'm a fan of Faber-Castell. I did try those. I've got the tin here, but I gave them away. I don't think I got the original. That's why I got those. I don't think I got. This hasn't got anything in it. This is an empty tin because I was thinking of putting some things in, and we've got a doorbell on the floor. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell my husband. Right, there it is. Doorbell's on the floor. Right, and so I got those Prismacolors, and I don't think they can't have been the proper ones. I mean, I did hear that there were people were ripping others off, and I think mine were rip off, even though I paid £30 for them. So I didn't think at the time that they were going to be just doing some little lines on there to give it a bit of flower look. Hopefully that's okay. That's the small one. Now it's the big one's turn. Let's have a go. Right. This is that way round. This is quite colourful here. So I'll get the brown Dauber found on the floor. I mean, it's nice to be. I like colours. There you go, and it's not even dried out. So hopefully I left my couple of my inks with their lids off overnight in here. My husband didn't check on it. Shall we blame him? No. Yes, I should blame me for everything else. Right, he would say that. He's not in the room, so we don't know we're talking about him, and he probably won't watch this far in the video. Probably watched so far, but and things I know. He says, I know what you like. I no need to watch you because he knows I commentate on what I'm doing anyway, whether I'm doing a video or not. Shall we bring that what's that thing, that one we had a minute ago? That was really pretty, wasn't it? I don't know if I could reuse that. No, I don't. Let's put some of these glues away, shall we? I don't know if that's the right one. If I can't find the one to do, I don't know where my pins are. I bought a load of T-pins which were thick, and they were too thick for this. So, there it is. Oh yes, put it away in a nice safe place. So there we go. Yeah, so let's think what we can do with this one. This one might be able to take something like that. This didn't stick down too well on my, I've got a page in my journal, but it didn't stick down too well. I think that does look really nice there. So I'm going to unveil my, hold on, which way round are we? No, I think that's actually the back. You can't really tell. Now, I've got 5 yards of this off, what's name? Amazon. For, I can't remember how much, can't have been that much. I wouldn't have paid that much for it. So I'm coming along around, all these things are going to be stick down properly this time. I'm going to have to do that with I'm going to have to take it off and put it on again on my journal. So here we go. Yeah. So I was going to turn it upside wrong way around there. So let's put that down as it was. I don't know if you're supposed to make them stick out, but this does. I think you'll be able to put it in a pocket, okay, if you've got a pocket. quite a wide pocket. It's 4.25 wide. Just checking. Yeah, that'd be fine. That's 6 inches. My journal's 6 inches. I know in this country we most likely have 5 inches. Mine happens to be about 6. So there. Okay, and that's the journal inside. I haven't got my corner punches. I could do some corner punches, although I did see a lady snip the corners today, and she was doing a, shall we try that one? Try and snip about the same. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. So that, look, can you see that way that's turned out? Just snipping the corners off if you haven't got a corner punch, but I should think you've probably got a pair of scissors. And the lady says she doesn't use it at the moment. It was it Rachel? I was watching her do a challenge this morning. Oh look, I've got a adhesive floral ribbon. Is that what it's called? No, that's what they that's called, adhesive floral ribbon. Let's put something on there. I don't know what else to put on there unless I put another butterfly on there. I'm not sure if it would go. I definitely would say putting it up there would be a good idea. Right, let's have a look. I feel I'm being really quiet compared with how I usually am. Right, okay, I think we're missing something there. We need something. We would need something there, I think. Let's try smaller ones. That's sort of like lends it not to have. I don't know. We would need something, I think, possibly. I don't know. That would that. I'll have a look. So I'm going to put this one on, and we're going to put the pin back in the fabric glue, aren't we? Wherever it is. There it is. The pin is not in the fabric glue. We're going to use Anita's. Anita, I'm using your glue. Anita's style glue. I put it into this bottle anyway because the bottle I've got, I've lost the top to it. You know what I'm like. I've already told you. So I've lost the top to that, and wait a minute. Look, Mrs. You haven't had your cap missing. Yours was there. So please work. Come on, I encourage you out. Oh look, I'm only getting hard bits on. Oh, here we go. And it's a bit dangerous gluing on the thing. I'm going to have to do this and then rub my finger over it because I don't know. It's not very easy perhaps to do this. Yeah. There's Cricut machine. I call them Cricut, but it's apparently Cricut machines. They're amazing. I've got a Sizzix machine. Do you know what else I could have done with as well? Some new. Have I got them? I may have them. I may have a little solution to the problem. Right, let's see what we've got. What colours? I've got something like that, but possibly not that. And then you've got to be ever so careful. I haven't not used this one yet. It's still in its. I've never taken this out of its wrapper. Nuovo Crystal Drops. Let's have a look. And I've had this how many months? I'm going to put my pin back in its place. Right, sorry, I keep coming out with these accents. Probably if you don't come from the UK, you probably wouldn't notice. But I do come out with these accents. Right, oops. I usually do the northern ones, especially if I'm talking to the cats. I do for some reason do not that. Now this one is ivory seashell. I've no idea what it's going to look like, but let's put a bit on our butterfly. Now I know you have to be, yes, it's ready to roll. And we'll put a bit there. And you have to do a dot them down and then pull your thing, pull the point away. And let's have some on the edges, or even the feelers there. Now you've got what you've got. Oh look, it's got 2 extra bits to it. It's like you've got 2 extra. It's like you've got 2 extra. Yeah, I'm getting carried away now. It's like you've you've got to be mega careful. Did say I was going to do a few along there, do something along there, but I think it's also got to come there a bit. Oh, I'll go another one. So that's fine, and then we'll do a bit. We'll start about here. Are we in shot? We are. We'll come along there, and the video is still running. I can't believe it. And come along there. So at least I'll be able to tell Laura that I have put it on a video. So, hi Laura, if you're watching, with her lovely, what I've done with her lovely Cricut things. So I haven't got a machine like that. As I say, I've got Sizzix. So that is amazing. So I've just got to remember now, they don't take that long to dry, but you know, I'm going to obviously put my fingers all over it. So I've done them quite close together and then far apart, but hey. And shall I make a bit long? I'm going to make that a little bit longer actually. So I've done just a couple more to make it look a bit more uniform. Sort of like dot them on as you go, like that. And that do look actually like little pearls. I have got some pearl embellishments actually, and this is called that, isn't it? No, sorry, it isn't. Nothing to do with pearls. Crystal drops, ivory seashell, metallic. So that's probably why, and that does actually look like little pearls of wisdom. So how about that for a journaling card? That was amazing. That's pretty good. So I'm going to put that right over there, out of my way. And where's the other one I made? I wonder if I could add anything to that. Shall we add something to that as well? Shall we put some gold? This one is bright gold. I've only got a limited amount of these. So let's put something in here. I haven't got it hasn't got any antennae. So I'm going to put some, I'm going to make him some. I'm going to put some little dots there for the antennae and down its body. I'm going to put one on there for the flower, and let's think, we're going to come along, I don't know why I say that, but we're going to come along and put a couple of those. Right, we'll have to put the lid on so we don't forget the lid, and we're going to put that to be dry, but I need to just add with my blue pencil, my heliotrope, is it helio? No, helio blue, sorry, reddish heliotrope, what's that? Heliotrope, there's a word, isn't there? We're going to have some, because it hasn't got any. I suppose that's the design, but I'm going to make him some, because that's fair. Felt sorry for him because he hasn't got any. There we go. So now I've designed him some. Oh look, I've just done it up. I'm going to add a little button of. I was going to put it down, wasn't I? So now I add a little drop. So if you obviously if you do that, if you do that, you can do it again and it's fine. It is quite fat, but hey, we can have a fat one and a thin one. We'll put that over there as well. Now I'm going to have to ever so careful if I touch them again. Right, shall we? I might even start with a butterfly this time, because they're doing really well. Let's have a look. Can't have two, but I'm just having a look. Perhaps something like that. Well, there's my tapes. Right, I've got a little idea, but I don't know if I've got the resources. Yeah, I've got that. It's okay, I'm just looking in my washi tape stash. I've got loads of them. It says me buying some more recently. But I have got loads and I do love it. Right, Richie. I love that, but I don't know if it would go. Would it go? Shall we use some stars? Yes, why not? Let's use some stars. We can always edge it, can't we? There's something pretty. Oh, so pretty. Pretty and da da dee dee. Right. Da da da. So I want to carry on with that, but I think you will be bored. I don't even know the rest of it. So we're going to put that along there. And I did come up with the idea, I don't know if it'll work, of going slightly up one side with it as well. I don't know. We can have our quick look, can't we? Oops. Oh no, don't fall. Please don't fall. No, stay there. So just not. Oh, I keep doing it. Now I moved away. So let's get in the middle. Right. Just stay there, please. Nuisance. Right. Are we in? Oh, where am I? Right. So there's the thing. I came up with the idea of bits of glue not included, of coming up part way up here. I don't know if that would work. Let's have a look. Right. Let's check it if there. Look that. So that was my Parker voice from Thunderbirds. You probably don't even know who that is, but anyway. Right, we'll put it there like that, my lady, and there we go. And not very good at, don't worry, I mean I didn't do it on purpose, so if I'd done a bit more purposeful, it probably would, hopefully would have turned out a little bit better. Right, so let's put a bit of I want to do it again. Anyway, put some glue all over this. Make sure we've got it on the edges anyway. So I like to do little verses. I love that. I can't do Lady Penelope, but I can do Parker sometime, you know. My version of it anyway. How embarrassing. This is the 60s. The 60s and, is it 60s and 70s or just 60s version of Thunderbirds. Don't think they had it in the later versions of Thunderbirds. I don't think they had Parker, I'm not sure. Anyway, glue everywhere, but it doesn't matter because it'll dry clear. And if it didn't, anyway, I'm really pleased with it. Actually, the colour is perfect. Laura did a good job. She gave me the right colour. It's obviously in tune. So let's come along, and we're going to. I said that on purpose. We're going to ink this around a bit because it needs to be a bit more uniform in the way. I'm gonna right. Now what else can we do on there? Shall we put another flower on there? Or is that too? We could put two flowers on there. I think one probably there and one probably here, but it's got to be off centre. I haven't got any. Let's think. I haven't got any other other shapes with me, other than this one. Perhaps we could make a similar flower. Is that boring? And perhaps put a little bit of a Nuovo drop in the centre. Oh yeah, of course they're inside. Trying to shake them out. And I hope that's got in, yes. So we've now I'm going to try and do two. And I'm thinking there's anything else I can tell you about my weird family. That's my husband's actually. My other family's not quite so colourful. Anyway, that's really that's amazing. I mean, I think he's got the most interesting family anyway. Me, no, mine's so boring. They're all farmers, coal merchants, things like that. You know, countryside jobs. Nothing. Well, I don't know. Obviously, this is what I'm thinking about. What the family I know. I don't know about my Irish family, what they do. Oh, I've drawn that and I don't even know if I'm putting it up there. Do I? It's got to be really, really far towards that side. Hopefully, am I in? Hopefully hope you can see this. If it does stop, we'll have to do a part 2 or something. It shouldn't stop. It hasn't got a timer on it. And I'm going to just do some lines. I don't know why I'm not doing them perfectly. But and I'm going to put a Nuovo drop in there. That looks quite a cute little flower. It's not too bad. That is mine, and I've left my other ones there, so do be careful. Don't disappear, please. You have to tell these flowers off. Oh, you have to keep them in line anyway. You don't have to tell them off, but you have to keep them in line. Make sure they're conforming and not wandering off willy-nilly on their own anywhere. Now I'm going to put that one there. It seems to... Am I going to get my head in the way now? I did the other day, and good job you couldn't see the grey bits. I still haven't got my hair dyed. My daughter still hasn't come up with a dye. Sometimes she just turns up expecting you to drop everything and drop everything and get in line. And so she says, right, I can only do it now. I can't do it later. I've got to do it now. And that's fair enough, because we do usually have time to sit there. Right, let's get this. Let's get that colour on. Glue on. Come on, glue. Get all the bits glued and stuck down properly. And then we're going to get some nice Nuovo drops on there. What colour did I use last time? Shall I use the same one? Use gold. I have got some different ones. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see. Let's have a look. We've got some pink. I don't know if I've got any more. Oh, what's this? Raspberry though, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit red. I love red. Red's my favourite colour. Oh, what's this? Silver? Oh, this is it's a silver. Shall we try a silver? Hey. Yep, let's put some silver on. Yep, so we're going to go in the middle there. Oops, that's a big drop. I think I poured that in. I didn't mean to pour that in. That's going to take ages to dry. So we put some dots. Dub, 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 dub. And right, I think I can put some in other places as well, such as echo that with that bit there. There we go. I think that's quite nice. There's nothing wrong with that one. So I'm trying to be, because normally what I do is probably try and cover loads and loads of places. But so it's a good job I haven't got loads and loads of resources to use. So hopefully you like that one. Right. Let's have a look. Sorry about knocking the camera off. Let's have a look, see how many minutes we are. We are 46 minutes. As long as it doesn't say an hour and 46 minutes. Right then, shall we just do one more? We've probably managed to do 4. Let's have a look, see which one. Sorry about doing the silly voices. Right. This is me carrying on. Let's have a look, see that is that one. And let's have a look, see which one we can put this on. That's one with a bit of a bend in it. So we're not keen. That's the one where I did naughtily bend it. No, that one does not go with that. It probably does, but I am not going to do it. Right, that one's another one that can do with a bit of glue. I quite like this one actually. So I might do that one. A big one. Oh, that's what I was thinking of doing as well. Some leaves, but I haven't got really time to do leaves. I haven't got my scissors. I haven't got my so that sort of, I mean that looks, I don't know if you can see that, but that looks, look, can you just move up please? Right, that looks dark blue in this light. Well, it looks dark blue. It looks bluish, doesn't it? Very tight. So that would go on there, but I still think it looks best on this one. And I'm going to put it at the bottom again. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm doing samey things, but it's the resources, you see. Right. Oh, and I haven't got any antennae on this one. So guess what we're going to do for you, missus? Make you some antennae. I'm getting glue everywhere again. I'm gluing on here and you shouldn't. You should get a mat and glue on that, or a piece of magazine page or book page. I haven't got any book pages, as you may know, so I can't do that. And I am in my husband's room and he'll be moaning if there's glue everywhere. I didn't know you was going to take any glue in there. Oh, you haven't got glue everywhere. Oh dear. Of course he knew I've got glue in here. What do you think I do? That's your point. Right, I'm thinking gold. I'm thinking gold Nouveau drops, but I'm not going to do them yet. You do that, can you imagine doing them now? They'd be, you know, I'll be redoing and redoing constantly. So, let's have a look. Oh, I correctly, that's one, actually I've just seen that. But I could have used that forest thing down there. I don't know, I'm going to put a forest thing up there. There's some nice flowers, but that will cover that up. Hem. I could put a little bit there and a little bit, say there, or something. We could, then we need something round, wouldn't we? So this is the tape I'm not too keen on because it tends to tear wrongly. It says it not tearing wrongly. It's doing well at the moment. That's got clouds on it. So we can put a bit of that at the top there and tear it off. I've got a thingy, did I? Oh no, it's not in here, it's upstairs. No, that don't know if that did brilliantly. Well, I could stick that down with glue properly. Oh, if I put that there, and if I put it, I don't know, unless you put it in a smaller space. Yeah, it does that, but it does it. That's very naughty. It hasn't got a name on it. I don't know where I got it from either. I don't like putting it on the same side. It's got to be, but that could make it a bit of a character, having that bit of, yeah, let's put it, I don't know why I'm putting it there. Something's telling me to put it there. There we go. Yeah, anything goes. There we go. That's my song. Anything goes. Getting bits of glue off my hand. Right, now that could do with a little flower. Shall we have another little flower? The same. I don't know if we've got anything else. I mean, I've got my butterfly punch, but we've got a butterfly there. Obviously, I'm going to make some little antennae on my little butterfly. I suppose that's the idea. You can draw your antennae on if you want to. There we go. And that gives that a... I'm going to put some Rovo drops on in a minute. Oh, I was looking for this, and it's straight in front of my face. Well, not quite, but nearly. So I'm going to tear that off. And I hope everybody saw the video of my Staple Anywhere staple. Yeah, because I said the best staple anybody could ever own. I'm just showing you how to use it. I mean, obviously, I'm doing little booklets for journals in the video. And if you want to look out for that one. If you don't know, if you want the best stapler in the world, well, I think so. Very useful. It just reminded me the way I just took that off the. Right, let's do a little colouring bit there. It's not even a circle, but hey. There we go. And I think that's stuck to the butterfly, so I've got to be careful when I lift it up. That's because it's staying still, that's how I know. There, told you. Right, so we can put a little flower up there, can't we? Perhaps we should have had a bigger flower, like a cluster of 3. That's going to take hours. Oops. Right. I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? Because it's going to. Where is my? Cannot see it. It's bright orange. It's only bright orange. You see, I can't see it. Right. Let's put that on there. We'll put it on here. There we go. That doesn't half remind me of my daughter. Not the one upstairs. The one upstairs who's pregnant. But the one who has moved house recently. Right. Let's see if I can get this one out of there. Look, you have to be the right way round. Ah, my God. I've done that well. See, I don't even speak German. I don't even speak German. That's one of the languages I don't. One of the languages. I only do a bit of French. Oh dear. So I do know a few words, but it might be because I've got German in the family somewhere. which is good, which is brilliant. That's I love that. That's one thing I'm really excited about, when you find out where your DNA is from, although it does change, not your DNA but the results change. That's not very productive, because it's, wait a minute, where's the other one? Oh, sorry, poor thing. I say there's got to be another one. I've trapped her, and did you see that? Perhaps everybody saw that and I didn't see that. Right, so I trapped my poor little flower in the thing it came from. Poor little thing. How dare we? Right. So let's put that one down there. I'm trying to make this very subtle. But when you put the Nuovo drops on, you will see it will transform the flowers. So I'll try to put them on in the nice subtle places. I think it's the same one as that. Oh well, it will do. We'll just say it's going to be subtle, can't we? Oh well. Well, that's moving about, so that's not very good. I'm going to have to glue these down a bit better, because that's moving. My thingy doesn't work, so that's the one with the thinnest. My glue isn't working. It's got the thinnest nozzle. Oh, it is a bit now. That's it. You do as you're told. You work. Right, let's come in there and do this. Come side there. Yeah, that's what you could do. Yep, do that. You can come in there and do this. Yep, there we go. We're in. Let's put the nozzles back into good repair by putting excuse me, by putting them away. There we go. Now what colour shall we have on here? I think gold. It's just coming to my mind. Gold is good. Gold. Should we go gold? We're going to go gold, and I'm going to have some gold on my antlers, antennae. I'm going to put gold on my antennae. And there we go, nice subtle, so you can't see. I think that one's much more defined than these, but I think it's because I've got blue. I think I'm going to put some on each of the 5 petals. I'm going to put a little Nuovo drop, so you can see where they are. So you have to go bump, bump, bump. You don't go. Yeah. Anything else? I put some washi tape on, didn't I? We're going to put a little blob there and a little blob there, and anywhere else. Come on. What about at the tips of these? Yes. Let's put some at the tips of those. There we go. Right then. So I've done 4 in. I don't know if that's quite an hour yet, but please like, subscribe and share if you've enjoyed the content of my videos. There we go. Hazy Crazy Arts. It's me, Hazy. Right, let's get these back. I think that's the first one I did, because that's the one. And the first one I did, I don't know. But anyway, that's 2 of them together. Oh yes, I cut the corners off, didn't I, in that one? Shall we do it? Shall we cut the corners off? Because I haven't got my punch, and I saw that Rachel did it earlier when she was making some, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do that, but guess what? I did it. And so I thought, oh, that's a bit no, not brilliant, but so we're cutting off the corners, and we're cutting off the corners, and we're cutting off the corners. So well done to Rachel for that idea. Saved the day. She does it instead of using, oh yeah, I'll put my finger on there. but not too bad. We are, yeah, they're not bad at all, did they? I don't think they look too bad. Did I show you those last two? Oh, no, the first two. I think the first, was it this one? I'm not sure if you, yeah, it was. Look, they're not bad, thanks to my friend. Hey, I'm really pleased with them now. I thought they was rubbish, but it's funny when you see them again, how pretty they do look. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm pleased. I am so pleased. Thank you. Bye-bye.